Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi, exercise for life, exercise for you.
Bring your hands up and gently tap below your collarbone. Middle center. And the side of your ribs. And loose and relax. Swing your arms. As loose and relaxed as you can. And that your hoodie doesn't get in the way. So as loose and relaxed as you can. This week will be a little bit different for getting the recordings. I should get today's class uploaded later this afternoon. The Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday classes, I will not be able to process those until Friday. So look out for those on Friday. I don't know if you've got anything else going on that day, but they should be up there then. And if you have a clear enough sky to the southwest tonight, at dusk, going through to the early hours of the evening, There is the conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. And this hasn't happened since the year 1226. So it's worth going out and having a look. Very easy to see if you've got a clear sky. It is the brightest object in the sky. That'll be Jupiter, and Saturn is just right next to it. And if you look up pretty much overhead, you'll see Mars as well. And the next conjunction, the next similar conjunction is not for another 20 years. So try and take a step outside and take a look. I'm pretty excited, so. And this week, I'm planning on mixing it up a little bit. So we're going to do a lot of individual Qigong exercises. I've been asked for to go over the cosmic breathing in just a little bit more detail. So we will do that today. And we'll see what else comes up. And remember, I'm always open to requests. You can text me, you can message me on Facebook, you can send me an email. Hey, John, can we cover this? Ooh, I wonder who that is flying across. I really don't see any commercial air traffic over here. So it's interesting to know who that is. We get quite a lot of military, but I've yet to see any commercial traffic fly over me, even at altitude. Right, and allow your arm to come to a rest. Turn your waist and let your arms swing on there. Loosen right. And now bring the hands up, tapping the small of the back on the opposite side and inside the shoulder on the front. And take the arms out and return to just the waist. And bring your hands, or you bring your waist to a rest. Head to one shoulder, roll it down around to the shoulder without tilting it back across the top. Exhale as we go around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Change direction. Head to the shoulder, roll it down around to the shoulder without tilting it back across the top. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down, and roll your shoulders. Change direction. One. Straighten up and rub your hands. And remember, if you want to go over the details of all the things that we do in the opening exercises, the first two classes of this series go through that. And I did do slightly different things each day. Rest. So if you want to review the opening stuff, go back and watch those first two classes. Forearm. Elbows. Palms. Hands on the small of your back. Keep your head still, your head upright. Circle your waist. One more. Change direction. One more. And then if you choose, you can bring your feet closer together or any distance apart from shoulder width and circle your tailbone. One more. Change direction. And one more. Then bring your feet as close together as you're safe and comfortable. And rub your palms again. Give Lao Gong some love. Knees. Reach behind and rub the backs of your knees. Pat your knees. Rest your hands above your knees. Bend. Straighten. One more. Straighten up. And as always, being judicious with your balance. Take one foot. Rotate your ankle. Change direction. Good. Tap the ball of foot. And change feet. And again, rotate your ankle. Change direction. Good. Tap the ball of foot. And bring yourself to the natural stance, ready for bringing the temple down. Feet shoulder width apart, toes straight forwards. Knees a little relaxed so there's movement in them. So that drops your weight down. Back up straight, head up tall. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Arms relaxed at your sides. Space underneath your armpits, space between the fingers. The fingers are nice and relaxed. And just take a moment. Get any last stretches? And exhale. Inhale, swing your arms up to the side. Bring the palms together. Exhale, pull down in front of the chest. And rest and breathe here as you contemplate your reasons for entering the first door to this special place, this sacred place. Maybe a temple, maybe a church, maybe a synagogue, a mosque, whatever special or sacred place you choose to enter. Inhale. Exhale, point your fingertips forward, reach out. Turn the thumbs down, palms out. Inhale, open the first door. Palms up at the small of the back. Exhale, bring forward your first offering. Sink your weight down. And now take this time to reflect on what you have to offer. What you have to offer yourself, your family, your friends, your community, your country. What do you have to offer the world? Inhale. Exhale, place your first offering down. Straighten. Inhale, reach up. Grasp the first bell rope. Exhale, pull down to your face. Bend at your waist. Take your hands between your knees. Inhale, bring the hands to the face. Straighten the waist. Reach up, let go. Exhale, pull down. And rest in front of the heart once again. As you contemplate your reasons for entering the second door. You may be going deeper on the reasons that you had for the first door, or you may have other insights. Allow your mind to be open and listen to your subconscious, listen to your higher self. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, thumbs down. Inhale, open the second door. Exhale, bring forward your second offering. Sink your weight down and breathe. Again, you may be going deeper on the insights that you had, on what you have to offer. Or again, if you listen to your subconscious, if you listen to your higher self, you may discover that you have more to offer than you first thought. Inhale. Exhale, place your second offering down. Inhale, reach up, grasp the second bowl up. Exhale, face, waist, knees. Inhale, face, waist, let go. Exhale, bring your hands down and breathe as you prepare to enter the third and final door. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open the third door. Exhale, bring forward your third offering. And sink down. And again, reflect on what you have to offer. Inhale. Exhale, place your third offering down. Inhale, reach up, grasp the third bell rope. Exhale, face, waist, knees. Inhale, face, waist, let go. Exhale, pull down. And rest here for a little while to settle your thoughts, to arrange your thoughts. Now that you are in this special place, what does it mean to you? What insights have come to you as you've contemplated why you came here? And maybe you're thinking about how to use some of the things that you reflected on, that you bring forward as an offering. Inhale, exhale, release your hands. Ringing the temple bell. I think it's a very powerful way to start your week. You could do it every day to start your day. You can do it as often as you like. All right. So cosmic breathing. So as I said, I was asked to go over this just to make sure that we're getting this as good as we can. So the first thing is our posture. And so we ideally want to bring our feet as close together as we're safe and comfortable. So the ideal is that the heels and the toes are touching. Now you have to be sure that you are stable and balanced here. If you're not, bring your feet apart, and you can go up to our shoulder width apart natural stance, okay? Because we want to make sure that we are not distracted by being unsteady. So again, the knees are a little relaxed, the back is up straight, the head is up tall, the arms are relaxed at the sides. And so the first action is that your hands float up. So this is the up and down movement from the basic movements. So we float up to the height of our shoulders. Then we do an open. We gently bring the shoulder blades together. We're not squeezing to open the arms up to the side. Then we flip. So we flip the hands at the wrist. Okay, this is a little unusual in these exercises to have this flip, but it's a very distinct bump. It happens. Then we bring our hands up over the head. Now I'm not changing the shape of my arms as I do this. I've still got this rounded shape, and I would follow my eyes up Now you touch your middle fingers together, and then you do an out, and you stretch up. So your entire body from your feet all the way up to your arms stretches up towards the heaven. And then you relax, and as you relax, you bring your arms back down to shoulder height, looking forwards again. Now again, if that upsets your balance, particularly if you have vertigo or something like that, keep your eyes looking forward on a spot your head height in the distance. So at shoulder height, we flip again, bending at the wrists to point the hands down the floor. We bring the hands down again, keeping that rounded shape in the arms, and we bring our middle fingers to touch again. Sometimes we have to look down to check. So we touch the middle fingers. Now think about bringing your middle fingers up to bring the backs of the fingers together, to bring the backs of the hands together. Now when your fingers reach the level of your throat, your sternal notch, you're going to keep your fingers pointing at that, and your elbows are going to come up. And your elbows are going to keep coming up until you begin to point your fingers down at the floor. Okay? Now, looking at the side, my hands are in close to my body when I do this. Okay, so together, the up is close in, fingers pointing, they rotate, and the fingers point down, and we bring the hands down. Now, at the level of our center, just below the belly button, so you can think about pretty much when your wrists meet your navel, you're going to bring your arms out to the sides, and they're going to finish palm down. Okay? All right, so that's the physical movement. Now, the breathing, you just need to know the first part. And we know from the basic movements that we inhale as our hands float up. So as long as you can remember that, you know the breathing. Because we just switch. So as we open, we exhale. Now this is not an exercise for the lungs, so we don't need to think about what we're doing with the lungs and the lung channel and all that. And so the breathing is reversed. Okay, then we flip. Okay, and as we flip, we begin our inhale. We inhale all the way up till we touch, and then we exhale as we stretch. Inhale as we bring the hands down. Again, we flip, and as we flip, we begin our exhale. Now our inhale begins here at hip width. When the hands begin to come together, we begin our inhale. They touch. Your scarf doesn't get in the way. You rotate, and your exhale begins as your hands move down, and it finishes when the hands are out to the sides. So as long as you can remember that this is the first one is an inhale, you're good. And you just flip when the exercise changes. And the only one that you need to be aware of is the last one where we come up, is that some people would think that the breath will begin when the fingers touch, but it actually begins here at hip width when we begin the coming together. Okay. All right. So that's the movement. That's the breath. And as always, we use our mind to guide our breath, and our breath guides our body. Now, ideally, we want to practice enough so that we don't actually need to use our mind to guide our breath, to guide our movements, that just happens without us needing to think about it. because we want to put in these physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects to the exercise. And this is the really important part. Okay? So, because that's the important part, it means that you don't need to be standing up. So this exercise is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up, and it's really no different sitting down. Okay? So those aspects happen on the first two exercises. And then we do the third exercise with just being in a relaxed posture, just to allow those thoughts to be integrated into our bodies. Okay? So the first repetition, so on the inhale, we're thinking about bringing into the body a strong physical body. So all of the inhales are bringing something in, all of the exhales are letting go. So we use our breath to breathe in those aspects. We use our breath to let go of those aspects. And we use our mind to bring in those aspects. We use our mind to let go of those aspects. And they're all related in pairs. So if we're inhaling and bringing in a strong physical body, then we want to exhale illness. So we have a strong physical body. And we flip the hands. So we inhale tranquility. So we're bringing peace and calm and relaxation into the body. And then as we stretch, we exhale them and release any tension that we have in our body. So again, like we do with the shoulder press, we're using a little bit of tension to let go of tension. Then as the hands come down, we inhale happiness and joy. We flip the hands and we exhale fear and anger. So some of you might be thinking, do these aspects have some relationship to the 7 toxic emotions and the congenital emotions? Yes and no. They're not the same. We're not thinking about them the same, but the ideas are the same. It's just different ideas. So if we've inhaled happiness and joy, we've exhaled fear and anger. So as we bring our hands up and we go by the heart, we inhale love and harmony. And we let go of any, and this one is really appropriate for this year and the situations that we're in, we let go of loneliness and limitation. So those people who are under quarantine or social distancing may be experiencing these aspects of loneliness. And of course, we have the limitation of most of us are not allowed to go anywhere. Okay, so we let go of that loneliness and that limitation and bring the hands down to the side. And so we go on to the second set. So the second set, we inhale positive thoughts. So we're thinking now. We exhale the counter to that, negative thoughts. We flip. We inhale an even temperament. So very similar to the tranquility. And we exhale irritability. So these two are very similar to the first repetition. Then we inhale maturity, flip, and we exhale immaturity. Remember, one of the things that we want to be is we want to be childlike, but we do not want to be childish. So you can still be childlike and have a wonderment and an amazement and an excitement about the world and the things that go on and people and all of these things. And you can still be mature about it. Okay? And then the last part, as we inhale generosity. So we bring generosity into our heart. We rotate the hands and we exhale envy. Okay? So again, we've got this counter of being generous. If you're generous, you're less likely to be envious of what other people have. Okay? When you're content within your heart and you have this aspect where you can be generous, you can express gratitude for the things that you have, you don't envy what other people have. Okay? So that's cosmic breathing. Okay? As I say, it's always done 3 times. You can do this as many times as you choose. You can do it multiple times a day. You know, there's really no limitation on how often you do this because you've let go of all your limitations. All right. So let's do cosmic breathing. So feet as close together as you're safe and comfortable. Knees relaxed, back up straight, head up tall. Arms relaxed to the side. Space underneath the armpits, space between the fingers. So exhale. Inhale, a strong physical body. Exhale, illness. Flip. Inhale, tranquility. Touch the middle finger. Exhale, tension as you stretch. Inhale, happiness and joy. Flip. Exhale, fear and anger. Inhale, love and harmony. Exhale, loneliness and limitation. Second repetition. Inhale, positive thoughts. Exhale, negative thoughts. Flip. Inhale, an even temperament. Exhale, irritability. Inhale, maturity. Flip. Exhale, immaturity. Inhale, generosity. Exhale, envy. Third repetition, relax, integrating. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And that, I think, is everything I know about cosmic breathing. So let's finish this morning with pulling down heaven. Pulling down heaven is really a multi-use exercise. You can use it for different purposes depending on what is going on in your mind. And so today we're going to use it as a centering. Okay? With cosmic breathing, we've brought things in, we've let things go. So with pulling down heaven, the question is, do you use it as a centering exercise, or do you use it as a letting go exercise to complement cosmic breathing? So if you've thought more about what you're letting go of, you may want to do that. If you're thinking more about what you've brought in, maybe you want to settle those energies in your center. And I want to settle those energies today. So again, from the natural stance, and you don't need to do this after cosmic breathing. Cosmic breathing is an exercise on its own. So exhale, inhale, palms down to the shoulders, palms up over the head, and exhale, pull down to your center, settling the energy in your center. Inhale. Exhale, gathering the energy, bringing it down into our center to settle it. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Ladies with the right hand, gentlemen with the left hand. Bring that hand on your navel, below your navel first, cover with the other hand. And settle that energy in your center for a minute. And take one more breath. And let go.